Hi, I am going to talk about the glass extension tube for the Fresh Roast SR500 and SR700. Please note this is not going to work with the new models of Fresh Roast, so if you have an SR540 or an SR580, unfortunately this is not for you. So the purpose of this glass extension tube, it kind of does two things. One, it's going to kind of funnel airflow a little bit tighter. It also cuts out some of these corners in the old roasting chamber where sometimes beans could kind of get stuck. One of the added benefits of it, other than just doing a better job of agitating the beans, it's going to allow you to roast far more coffee. In our tests, you could get up to about 7 ounces with this guy. So that means you're roasting almost half a pound. So let's see how it works. First thing I'm gonna do, it comes with these kind of little rubber gaskety things. That's gonna help seal it into the old chamber. So the first thing I'm gonna put on is this kind of rounder one. Just roll that on there. You want it about maybe 2 inches or so from the bottom of the tube. And then there's this kind of flatter Livestrong band looking guy. And that just goes flush right up against the bottom, just like that. Okay, so to put it into the roaster, all you do, just slide it right in there. And it's a nice tight seal. I wouldn't like shake it around or do anything, but it's pretty secure. Okay. So now I'm gonna add my beans. This is 7 ounces. Okay. Put that on there. All right. So I have the fan speed up all the way, but you can see already it's really doing a nice job of circulating the beans all the way up from the bottom, even though I just added 7 ounces of beans at their heaviest. So all those kinds of tips and tricks we have for the 500 and the 700 to get a more even roast, you really don't have to worry about when you're using the tube. I was excited about this. I wasn't sure how much of an effect it would have or how well it could work, but as soon as I used it for the first time and tried it out, honestly, I'm still kind of amazed at how good of a job it does, especially, you know, it's not that expensive, it's just a little add-on, and it allows you to do a lot more with your roaster. So they're moving really nicely, so I'm actually gonna turn the fan speed down a little bit and help the roaster get hotter. So you can see, even with the fan at about 75%, if you look at the dial, it's still doing a great job of agitating the beans and moving them around. Anyone who's used a fresh roast before, a lot of times at this stage in the roast, you can kind of see there's maybe 1, 2, 3 beans that clearly got kind of stuck down at the bottom and are a lot darker than the rest. But with the tube, it's really pretty even throughout. So now we're starting to hit first crack. Turn the fan speed up a little. I'm actually going to turn the fan speed down because I'm worried that beans are going to get caught in the chaff collector. It's doing such a good job of moving them around. I'll drop my heat down. All right. About 1.5 minutes into first crack. I want to keep this around a city plus roast, so I'm going to go ahead and move this into cool mode. All right, so there we have it. Should probably use a towel for this. I have barista hands, so I can't be burnt. So you can see again the heat kind of seals that in there. And there we've got our, 7-ounce roast. Pretty even, looks really nice. And actually, I think that the tube also helps with chaff collection because it's getting it so far up the chamber. Really cool.